we will move to our second section, is about guest talks. Our first talk is about our journey for a mine-free world from Mr. Omar, the Executive Manager of Minesweepers International Competition. Like, the ultimate goal of the Minesweepers competition is applying robotics technology to solve landmine problems, which matches the new strategic mission of IEEE regarding to foster technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. So, hello, Mr. Omar, please share with us this topic.
Hello, and thank you for having me here, and thank you, Liam, for your presentation. I will just share my screen. Is my sound clear? Yes.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now? Okay. Okay. As you mentioned, the Minesweeper is the first international competition that aims at raising public awareness of the seriousness of landmines and unexploded ordnances contamination. This is Minesweepers. 61 countries. These are some facts about landmines and how this is a serious problem. 61 countries are affected of anti-personnel mines. It costs us about 300 to 300 victims to get a landmine, while the cost of removal could be between 300 and 1,000 to remove one mine. There are 12,000 types of mines around the world. 46 of victims are children. 1 deminer and 2 injured are killed when we do in the regular way, when humans can be involved in the searching for the mines. Minesweepers towards a landmine-free world is the first international competition on humanitarian demining establishing in 2012 that aims at raising public awareness of the seriousness of landmines problem. The ultimate goal of Minesweepers is applying robotics technology to solve the landmines problem, which matches with the new strategic mission of IEEE to foster technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. Here we match with the SDGs goal of the United Nations that set to help for good. So we help in good health and well-being for moving the mines, actually, and the quality education as the competition is a challenge-based learning. So each team has to learn about robotics and landmines and how to detect and remove them using robotics technology. That affects very well in the sustainable cities and communities, as one of the cities that already turned it from a huge area of landmines to the fourth generation city of new technology-based city. That's actually we run the competition this year and the previous one. We match here in partnership as we search for the partnership to collaborate together and end this problem. Let me explain briefly about the competition and what teams should do. There are some mines that buried or in surface, and each team has to create an automatic map for the whole area and select on it the surface or buried landmines and the type of it, so can be removed easily. The biggest problem of landmine to find where the mine itself. Then removing it would be much easier way. Teams can use drones, multi-robot systems, wheeled robot, legged robot, anything they can choose to create their missions. Around the past years, we have been existing and participation team from 15 countries. 50 robots has created through the competition with from 1,500 participants. They came from different 70 universities around the world. We have different categories, so we can help a junior to raise the awareness of the serious problem and university student as well startups. Those are some of the countries we have been teams has came from. The international competition had ran two versions with IROS, the International Conference on Robots. It was run before in Chile or Spain, Portugal, Egypt, and in Malaysia. I will show you some quick video and highlights that we will take. This version was in Macau, China, in 2019, where where many teams came from around the world to compete in the international version. That was in IROS conference.
We have 7 different competition events, and Minesweeper bring a lot of participants, so you can see all we have today. And then obviously this competition can give our students different knowledge in terms of the robotics.
Not to take too much from your time, the video is available on YouTube, but the main idea here is that there are a robot and it detects the place of the landmine and create automatic map of any land of area that assigned to him. The next version of Minesweepers competition will be in Alamein Robotics Champion, which was one of the most cities in Egypt and in the world due to the World War, the Second World War, affected of landmines. A huge area of it was removed and then turned to be a fourth generation city type. Let's share. Here students are facing in a new type of area, the competition and its activities where some teams are remove some of the metallic simulated mines. There are some of our partners due the previous years and where they being together to help us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Omar, for sharing this topic with us. We can see the scale of the competitions as well. And thank you for the journeys and also the projects that you guys are working on. So meaningful. Thank you so much. Okay.